The potential that this nation bears in agriculture can never be brought to life if we stick with the old ways of processing our produce. We cannot afford to be chained to outdated systems while the world moves with urgency towards innovation. This gathering, therefore, is more than symbolic. It is an intervention. It is a pledge to offer our farmers across the value chain a sense of security. It is an assurance to our nation that we are prepared to build the infrastructure that will make true the promise of food security. So I'm deeply honored to join you all in witnessing this history. Kaduna State, as we all know, is no stranger to leadership in this space. It is without doubt an enduring proof of Nigeria's vast agricultural and agro-industrial potential. The sheer abundance of arable land and natural resources in this state places it firmly on the front line of our agricultural revolution. Yet, for too long we have been held back. The dream of agro-industrialization has been haunted by inadequate access to finance and markets, limited infrastructure, and substandard agro-processing environments. These challenges have frustrated the efforts of our farmers and stunted the growth of our rural economy. But today, we turn the tide. The establishment of the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones program is not just a solution, it is a strategy. It fosters an environment where innovation and technology are not merely buzzwords, but real tools for transformation. Here, farmers will collaborate with private investors and entrepreneurs. Here, sustainable agribusiness linkages will drive increased productivity, enhance value addition, and spur enduring private sector development. Dr. Adeshina has been pursuing this dream for the past 15 years, and dreams, when persistent, are capable of turning into realities. He's simply one of our best, pregnant with ideas, and is someone whom I can pay to spend time with. As I said earlier, Dr. Adeshina, we are most grateful for your commitment, and most importantly, for your resilience. These zones will become catalysts for economic growth, sparking peri-urban development, generating thousands of jobs, and lifting communities from the valley of history to the mountain of glory. They will create opportunities for our young people, empowering them with skills and knowledge to engage in meaningful work and contribute actively to the economy. The youth of Nigeria must not be spectators in the economy. They must be stakeholders, builders, and shapers of their own futures. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, let me inform you that this SAPZ has been classified as one of the priority projects by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. This isn't just about bricks and mortar. It is about people. It is about the resilience of our farmers, the ingenuity of our processors and entrepreneurs, and the commitment of our government and development partners to build a future that works for everyone. What we are breaking today is not just ground. It is the foundation for a new agro-industrial processing ecosystem that will serve generations to come. Of course, the success of this initiative hinges on collaboration between the federal government, the state governments, our international development partners, the private sector, and our communities. We must work together to ensure that what we are witnessing in Kaduna State today serves as a model for other states across the country. At this point, I must express the nation's deep appreciation to all those who have worked tirelessly to take this project from vision to the curves of reality. In particular, we acknowledge the steadfast support of the international development partners, the African Development Bank, the Islamic Development Bank, and the International Fund for Agricultural Development. You have not only believed in our vision, but you have stood beside us in the trenches, and we remain grateful. I must also commend the Honorable Minister of Agriculture for his leadership in removing all implementation bottlenecks, and the national coordinator for his commitment and perseverance in driving the day-to-day execution of the program. Of course, we must commend Senator Ubasani, who placed development, the interests of the people above politics. GCON local government was one of the local governments we lost in the last election. But he's talking about governance. He's talking about inclusivity. And he felt a compelling need that this project must be cited in GCON local government area. Your Excellency, we are most grateful for your vision, for your generosity of spirit, for your inclusivity, and for your magnanimity. The promise of this day marks a new era, an era of action, an era of enterprise, an era of transformation for Kaduna State and for Nigeria. And I must say, I am not surprised that Kaduna is a front runner in the implementation of the SAPZ program. With a tenacious and result-oriented governor at the helm, I'm confident that under his leadership, we'll soon witness a fully operational zone, bustling with tenant processors and producing to feed not only our people, but our ambition as a nation. Thank you, and may God bless you all.